Hey there guys, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play DKC2. Right, so in the last episode, we did... Well, actually no, there's a few things I need to get over off my chest before I do start the recording. I already recorded this episode before, right? But the reason why I'm now re-recording this again is because that the video file that I recorded previously would not recognize in Windows Movie Maker because the file wasn't... I don't know, the file corrupted or something and wouldn't be recognized in Windows Movie Maker, including Minish Cap, so I've got to re-record Minish Cap again. Well, actually, no, I've got to record the next episode of Minish Cap, but I'll explain everything that I did in the last episode anyway. I didn't record for long. In Minish Cap, I recorded about 10 minutes worth of footage. I didn't really get much done, so I can easily go cover up the last episode in that video. But we're going to be redoing some levels. Well, I'm going to be redoing some levels. You're going to be seeing a bunch of new levels that I haven't got up on YouTube yet. So, but these levels, this level right here actually isn't too bad. It's more or less the second level of the video we'll be taking on. That's the one that caused me the most trouble in the last recording that I did of this. But all in all, that's not really too bad. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm redoing this in a way, because then I get to revisit my level and revisit these levels and see how well I do, considering I've already done them before. Maybe all that practice might help me improve in some way, I don't know. Well, right now it's not really proving to do that, because I've already lost Diddy, and that's not good. But platforming in this level, or the gimmick of this level, is not too much of a problem. All you gotta do is basically look for the wind, in which direction the wind is blowing, and head in that direction when the wind is blowing that way. Sometimes it won't blow in the direction you want it to, sometimes you have to wait, I think, for the wind to actually blow in the right direction you need to go, and then as soon as the wind blows in that direction, you have to jump and ride the wind. It's like what you have to do in Wind Waker, where to get into Dragon Roost Cavern, where you have to get Medley over to the other side of that pond. That dried up pond. Well, yeah, it's kind of the same here, but except you're using leaves to determine which way the wind is blowing. Right, so there's a bonus stage up there, but apparently you need a snake. I don't know where that snake is. I still haven't found it. Okay, right, we got a checkpoint here. You know exactly what I'm going to do as soon as I find a checkpoint, and that is make a save state, so hang on a second. Okay guys, right, I'm back. Right, so just made a save state because we reached the checkpoint. And I got to jump over this guy, try and get him before... Yeah, because some of the enemies can actually be kind of hard to kill because the wind is pushing you in the opposite direction. And if the wind is pushing you in the opposite direction to where the enemy is, you're going to end up trying to jump on the enemy, but you have to time your jumping right. Because if you jump at the wrong time, you're going to end up jumping into the enemy instead of jumping on him, which can get you killed. So you gotta make sure you get your timing right on those jumps, otherwise you're gonna end up messing yourself up. Right, I don't even understand what these cannons are for, whether they're background, whether they're a part of the background, or whether you have to interact with them in any way. I just don't know what those cannons are about. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so we got first death of the video. At least we made it to the checkpoint, so we're over halfway done with the level, definitely. I don't know how much there is left of it to do, actually, but I know there isn't much. Oh, I thought Tiny would have took damage from that guy with the two swords just then, because I kind of left her behind for a second. Jump? No, what the hell? As soon as I have to jump, the wind just stops, and then you stupid. Right, so I think we got 2 deaths now. The video, so. Yeah, we're definitely going to end up picking up on those deaths at some point. It was bound to happen, I'm afraid. Right, there we go. Considering we're now using Dixie, things should be a lot easier because Dixie can fly. I did lose Diddy against those 2 sworded enemies. And now we got more barrel cannon blast in here. Oh, what? I got dragged with the wind as soon as I jumped. This game hates me for so many reasons, and I don't understand what problem this game has with me. See, there's no pattern to his cannon blasts, so you can't maneuver them very good. Okay, and the wind is also blowing in the opposite direction to the cannons, the cannonballs, so how the hell are you going to avoid them? Like, I don't know, unless you can jump up there at a certain time. I've done this before. I did it on the previous recording, and I've completely forgotten. Oh, there we go. We got it. There you go. Alright, so now we just need to get Diddy out of here. Alright, so now we're safe. Well, kind of. I wouldn't say we're safe just yet, because if I say that, we're going to end up getting ourselves killed. Alright, so now you have to wait for the wind to blow in the right direction to cannon blast yourself to the next barrel. And as you can see, this is not as easy as it looks. Once again, it's all based about timing. And I think we're right near the end of the level now, because I remember this part definitely. Hang on a second. Yeah, like I said, this level is not too bad. It's just all about timed jumping. Is all I can really say. Okay. Oh, what? No! Alright, just then I think I jumped too late, or too early. Are you serious? Well, that's the best you can jump. You can't jump any greater than that, unless... Well, that is bull hell. That is... So you're telling me you can't get over here as Diddy? Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me... Wait, yeah you can! I just did it. I got over there as Diddy, but then went too overzealous and jumped way too far over to the other side. Right, we're coming up to the worst part of the level right here. They always leave the end of the level to be the worst part of the whole entire level. Oh, right, okay, hang on. Wait. Jump. Nope, still not enough. Okay guys, I'm back. Right, so... the reason why I'm back here as Dixie is because this is a lot easier to do as Dixie. As you can see, look at that. I just beasted that whole entire jump and I was dying left, right and center at that jump as Diddy. But I made it one time and then when I tried to do it the other times I couldn't do it at all. Which made no sense. Right, so anyway, we're at the not the checkpoint, the final post, I guess you would say, the ending goal. Right, so now we're going to do Parrotchuting Panic. Right, alright, so yeah, sorry about that, I just made a save state. So now we're going to do Parrotchuting Panic. This is the level in the last episode that I recorded that caused me the most grief. And it's one of these levels where you have to use this parrot here. Well, actually, no, we're stuck in the honey. Yeah, I forgot about that. If you get stuck in the honey, you can't move like you normally would. Like, you can't run in the honey or anything like that. You can only walk in it. Well, actually, no, I don't even think you can walk in it. You have to jump in it to actually move around. So, yeah, you'll have to go for a series of sectors where you have to use this parrot to navigate through the hive. Now, this level, well, it's not annoying for the enemy. Well, actually, yes, it is annoying for the enemies. It's mainly the wasps that cause me the most grief because they're placed in such an annoying way later on in the level in a very confined space. And you'll see how, like, kind of tight it will get, like, really intense. It will get later on in the level, but, like, the first section of the level is not too bad. It's just, like, the last few areas of it. It's kind of annoying. Damn it. Well, there's no way you can jump over it, because the honey. Alright, guys, we are back, right? So now we're resuming from where we left off, where we died against this wasp. And I said that there was no way of making it over there. Well, I've already done this level before, so I know that there is a way of making it, and you just got to do that. See? Not too bad. Just wait for the wasp to go up and then just sneak down behind him. Get down like that. Right, so now we got to go through the middle of these two wasps to get to the parrot. We're going to just keep flying through the level and keep on doing the same old stuff over and over again. Basically, try and dodge all the wasps and not get hit. Like that. Because if you get Squawks hit, you get hit as well. So you have to be careful of Squawks to make sure that Squawks doesn't get hit. And make sure you don't fall into the porcupines. Because if you do that, then you're going to die as well. Oh, God. Ready? 3, 2, 1, drop down. Okay, so... Yeah, we made it past the porcupines. Alright, so we've also lost Dixie along the way too, but I think there's a DK barrel coming up some point, so that's good. As long as we... Never mind. Alright, as soon as we got this level done, we're pretty much set for World 5. Then we can move on to World 6. Well, not technically, because we've still got the boss to fight. But I don't think the boss is going to be that too bad. Isn't really going to be that bad, because... The boss in World 5 is apparently the same as the boss in World 1, It's exactly the same way you fight it and everything, but apparently it's a lot more stronger in the way how it attacks or something like that. I don't know. Apparently. Right, so... Man, this level's giving me so much grief already, seriously. I knew it would. Alright, so just keep flying down. Press down. No, don't... Whatever you do, avoid the porcupine. At all costs, avoid the porcupine hands. Yeah, I will be making save states like crazy throughout this level because I don't want to die. That's just one thing, I don't want to die. I want to live like everyone else wants to live. And I don't know how I managed to survive against that wasp just then, but I found out an easier way to avoid those things now, and that is to push up on the control pad if you're playing it on the SNES, but on the arrow key, on the up arrow key if you're playing it on an emulator, to stop yourself from going too far down. You can do that, and it will adjust your altitude, I guess, in the air. If you want to be technical about it. Using technical words. Alright. But the problem is if you press up on the D-pad or whatever you're playing it on, it will not make you go up higher, because no matter what, you will always descend. You'll never ascend, so don't... Right, so we're getting to the more intense parts of the level now, where all the wasps are going to be going in awkward patterns. Right, so I made a very controversial decision just now. I actually saved with only one Kong, and considering that there are going to be a lot of wasps up ahead that are going to be going in really nasty patterns, it's much advised to have 2 Kongs with you. Yeah, highly advised. Alright. Okay, wait. Now go down again. In the next few weeks, I think it'll be in the next few weeks, I've got an announcement to make, and I might as well make the announcement now, and also in my Minish Cap video, that I will not be here for a few days within the next few weeks, because I've got a funeral to go to, so I won't be here. I'll be gone away for a few days, and then obviously within those few days, after those few days have passed, I'll come back home, and then I'll be able to record again as usual. Right, so can we go to the next level, which is Web Woods. Right, so hang on a second, I'm going to make a save. Right, so this will be the last level of the video, Web Woods, and it's not as bad as the parachute one, so we're lucky here, in that sense, yeah. Because this level you have to use, as you can already imagine, the spider. I don't think we've actually used the spider in this LP, I'm not entirely sure if we have, but I think the spider was in DKC1, so if you watch my DKC1 LP, you've probably already seen this guy before, and you know what his attacks are and everything. Because like every other enemy in this game, if they've already been in the predecessor, then they already have the same attacks, and they already have the same looks and everything else. And I just died. Okay, right, I'm back again. Right, so what was I talking about? I think I was talking about spiders and like all the other animals you can get in this game besides the spider. Right, so I think we're gonna go down here. Yeah, we are. Oh god, rats, whatever the hell they are, rats, whatever. Beavers. Oh god, we got TNT barrels in this game, or in this level. So yeah, beware of the TNT Kremlins. I'm about to burp. Pardon me. Excuse me, but I needed to get that out because it's only natural that you need to burp. So let nature take its course, and let whatever, I don't know. Right, so now we're the spider, yay. Right, so the spider has a web attack, and it can also form webs as a platform to use to get around certain chasms. So you can, like obviously big chasms, you know, like not little tiny ones that you can jump across, because the spider can jump. But like these, for example, right here, you have to use the spider to jump up. But you can only shoot. You have to wait for the web to actually break open before you can shoot another one, I think. So if you shoot one like that, and then you shoot another one, you have to wait for it to break before you can shoot another one. So keep that in mind, because that will be useful in tactics when you're trying. Like if you're in a really sticky situation and you got a whole load of enemies coming at you. make sure that you use your webs very efficiently if you need to create platforms to get across certain chasms, because obviously in certain chasms they're going to have wasps, right? You need to kill the wasps to get across sometimes, so you need to use your webs more efficiently to get across without getting hit by the wasps, if that makes any sense. Well, I tried to make as best sense of it as I could. Alright. But like I say, this level is not as bad as the other levels in World 5. But now I say that, I'll probably end up getting myself killed, but there you go. That'll be my price to pay, I guess. I think there is a checkpoint in this level, because there are some levels that actually don't have checkpoint, which I have actually noticed in some levels. I think in the Bramble levels they don't have checkpoints. Damn it, I thought I wasn't going to make that jump. Yeah, that's the problem with the spider as well. You think that you've shot your web way too high and that you can't make the jump, but in actuality you can. That's the only problem I have with the spider. That you think you can make the jump, but sometimes you can't, and we got these jumping Kremlins here. The most annoyingest Kremlins in the game. Well, if you're playing as Diddy and Dixie, but if you have a spider that can shoot webs and practically kill almost anything, then they're not really much of a problem. not much of a threat. Right, okay, I think we can get under that one, so don't need to kill the other spider, or not the other spiders, the other wasps. Since when does wasps and spiders look alike? I hate wasps. I do not like wasps at all. Yeah, there was this thing that I read in a magazine that this woman had like well, they left. There's this house in Berkshire, which is like down south of the UK, and in this house, they left this window open in the house for like 5 months, I think, or something like that. And within those 5 months, wasps formed in it. Damn! I don't know how to explain. I just don't know how to talk today. My words are all over the place. A bunch of wasps came into the house and made a nest on this woman's bed. But it gradually increased over time, and more wasps colonized the nest. So there was at least... So within the 5 months, when these guys went to go into this woman's house to see what was in the room, there was at least about 5,000 wasps nesting in this woman's bed. And the wasps were like chewing the bed and the mattress to make their nest much more bigger. See, look, I'm focusing way too much on my commentary here and not focusing on the gameplay at all. And I should have made a save state, because now we've got to redo all this again. Yeah, I probably should, like, when I get to where I was. But as I was saying, yeah, that there's these 5,000 wasps making this nest much more bigger, so then they could make their nest much more bigger, so they can have more wasps in it. God, that was a dreadful explanation. I think that's probably the worst explanation I've ever given on this channel. My words are all over the place. It's just that this level is so intense that, you know, you're thinking about one thing, then you're thinking about the other. You know, thinking about commentary, but thinking about the game at the same time. And it's kind of hard to do both at the same time, especially in a level like this, when you have to really focus on your jumping. Because the platforming in this level can get pretty intense, especially when you have to use the web platforming to get across chasms. And also these vultures aren't helping much either, in that sense. There we go. Right, hang on a sec. Made a quick save state, because this is where we died. And I ain't dying again on the same part, so... and then having to redo everything that I did again. And there was this woman's house, also, I think it was a woman's house in New York, I think. I'm not sure if it was New York. It's either New York or in the UK. Because I know I read one about New York. But anyway, there's this house that had 100 hornets. 100 giant hornets nesting in her attic. And apparently the weight of the hornet nest was so heavy that it crashed through the ceiling. And the hornets just broke out. There was a whole invasion of hornets inside this woman's house. And they were actually living in the house at the time. It wasn't abandoned or anything. But yeah, this woman's house wasn't abandoned. She was actually living in it. And these giant hornets broke free, these Asian hornets, which are like the biggest hornets in the world that you can get, and they can... their venom is actually so intoxicating that they can actually kill a human if they sting you enough times, but they can grow really big. I think it was 2 inches, well, I'm not sure how big. I'm pretty sure it said bigger than 2 inches, but their stinger was about 6 centimeters long, which is actually quite long for a wasp stinger. So it is visible to the naked eye. Damn it! What do you mean it's visible to the naked eye? Of course it's visible to the naked eye. You can see it. You can see even a small wasp stinger if you look at it closely, but obviously you can't if you see it just flying around, because their stingers are actually quite small in comparison to hornets. But you can always tell a hornet apart from a wasp, because obviously hornet is much bigger for one thing. Well, you can tell the difference between European hornets and wasps, but I don't think you can with Asian hornets. Well, in colour difference, no. Not with Asian hornets. In colour difference, you can't, but in colour difference with European hornets, you can. Because European hornets are brown and yellow, whereas Asian hornets, from what I've seen of pictures, are just like normal yellow and black. But they're really huge, though. And they look very scary. Because I have a huge phobia of wasps, and I don't ever in my life want to see one. Ever. Like, I'm not scared of spiders or anything like that. The only thing that I'm scared of more than anything is wasps. It's always been a childhood fear. I don't know why it has it. Like, I've had it since my childhood. It's always been there. Damn it. Like, whenever I'd go outside and play, as soon as I saw a wasp buzz near me, I'd just run straight indoors and hide, and never come back out again. I'm not like that now, though. I'm not as scared as what I used to be, but still, I don't like wasps at all. Yeah. What the hell? That web was disappearing before that web, and I shot that web first. I think I get what you have to do here. As soon as you shoot 2 webs, like, the other web disappears much more quickly. Right, I don't know when we're supposed to go here. Now. No! Right, so the idea here is that you have to jump. Like, you have to make a web, like, really far to the other side of that wasp, and then you're supposed to jump over the wasp and do that. Like, that's how you do it. Right, here you have to make your webs very long to avoid... Right, I know we're near the end of the level now anyway, so this is like the final stretch right here. What the hell? Did you seriously just see that crap? I shot a web and then it disappeared as soon as I shot it. Like, how the hell? It shouldn't do that. That was bullcrap. Right, I know we're near the end now, for definite. Okay, is this it? No. Okay, just got a bunch of jumping Kremlins coming down from these tall ass platforms right here. I don't think we've got any more chasm jumping to do, which is good, because... Is this it? Is this the end? Oh no, it's not! It's not! It's not! It's not! Damn it, avoid the barrel! Or, yeah, whatever, the cannonball thing. Hang on a sec. Right, now we're jumping. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it, we're done. Finally, yes, the end of the level. Alright, so we're going to try and aim for... Oh, there's no extra life. Oh, well, we got some bananas. Oh, well, we did get an extra life from getting bananas, which is handy, I guess, in a sense. Right, so that's it for this episode. Yay, I managed to get what I wanted to do today. And then in the next episode, which I will record soon, we will take on the boss, Creepy Crow. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care everybody, see you in the next video, and goodbye.